It's Madden NFL 23 on EA Sports.
And the question is, are you ready for some football? It's the Rams and the Buccaneers coming up next.
Few better places in the country weather-wise this time of year than this one right here, Tampa, Florida, and beautiful Raymond James Stadium. Today, we've got a good NFC matchup on tap between the Los Angeles Rams and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. And a welcome in, everybody, with Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, and Charles, so much gets made about offensive comparisons. Here's a matchup where the defenses may just take center stage.
Yeah, we're usually talking about guys scoring touchdowns. How about the guys who prevent them and change the momentum of the game when they take the ball away? I love those ball hawks in the secondary. People after my own heart.
The LA Rams, they are ready to go on offense. They will have it for our initial drive of the game. Now problems right out of the gate. We're going to get a delay.
Delay of game,
Now the offense knew it. They were already starting to walk back as that one is accepted. Stafford going to give this to Akers. Gets by him at the 25. Without the previous penalty, that would have been a first down. Instead, it's just a gain of 10. Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5. To throw is Stafford. A quick throw knocked away and incomplete.
Nice play on the football, and while it was tipped in the air and made everyone a little bit anxious before falling to the ground, you just know defensive.
Trying to get it to Robinson, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Levante David, and the Buccaneers are going to take possession of the football. That's kind of a double whammy. I mean, the interception on the opening drive, that's one thing, but to give him this field position, that's another.
Absolutely perfect start for this defense. They take the ball away on the opening possession. They know that their offense will get the ball to start the second half. They line them up in field goal position, and to me,
our scoreless game, it may not stay that way much longer as this defense is out there needing a stop on 1st and goal. Brady now on 1st down. And he's got his man in stride, complete. 3 yards is the gain that time, 2nd and goal. Inside handoff now to Fournette. And he stopped immediately there. No gain on the play there. They're going to need to come up with something better here on 3rd and goal. Now, they'd really like to make the short field pay off. We'll see if they can, but this is 3rd and goal. To throw, it's Brady. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
oh, that's going to hurt a bit because they needed to come through with a completion there. Now a drive that started with great field position is facing 4th down.
So Brady departs, and on it's Ryan Succop for the Buccaneer field goal. From the left hash, a chip shot here. Succop's kick is good, and the Bucs take a 3-0 lead. So pretty good opening drive. That'll make the home fans somewhat happy. They wanted 6, but they got 3 in the early. So it's 3rd down, ball inside the red zone, and this defense looking to get the stop they need. They'll try and run for it with Fournette. And Fournette trying to power his way forward, but I don't think he got there. No gain on the play there, and it'll bring up 4th down. Succop's kick is good, and they're able to double their lead in this first half. It's 6-0. So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game. Coming up here, this defense looking for a third down stop in the second quarter. Brady to throw again. And that is incomplete. So time becoming an issue here late in this first half of action as we get back down to the field. Stafford on first down. He'll get this one to Kupp, complete. And they'll get 8 out of this before being stopped at the 28. Line of scrimmage, the 28 now as they come up on second and a couple. Now Stafford. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. After the incompletion, here now, 3rd and 2. From the gun, here's Stafford. Man open, it's Kupp. He's got it. And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. 27 yards there on a very nice third down conversion.
With the kind of game he's had so far, you had to know that on third down that they would be looking his way, and they did, for big yardage and a first down. I think the defense fell asleep at the switch on that one. I would have doubled him, tripled him, anything to keep the ball out of his hands.
Again, it's Stafford. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. Well, the incompletion, yes, but maybe here not the worst thing in the world?
No, not on 1st and 10. Actually gives them a chance to regroup, relax just a little bit. They huddle up, talk it over. Then they get a chance to continue their drive.
And the tackle going to be made at the 38. And they're going to hurry back to the line now. Off the fake to Akers, here's Stafford. Flushed out right. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. The Rams going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. On 4th down, Stafford. And he will find Atwell. That's complete. And he is going to have the Rams first down as they manage to convert. And that'll keep the drive alive. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. Now Stafford. And he's got it. And he couldn't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout call. The final shot before the break. Stafford. He's got it. It's Higbee. Touchdown Rams. A great play there in the final seconds of the first half. And the Rams would extend their lead here just before halftime. On second down now, this defense sort of finding themselves with their backs against the wall. Ball in the red zone. From the 17, Brady. That is caught inside the 5. And in for the Buccaneers touchdown. Russell Gage from 17 yards out. And the Buccaneers are back within a couple of the lead. Well, they had their chances in the first half, you remember, but had to settle for 2 field goals. This time they come away with 6.
I think they...
Time to hop in as this defense will need to make a red zone stop, starting with his 2nd and 4. Stafford looks to throw again. And he fires one incomplete.
From the snap, he certainly looked like he knew where he wanted to go with the ball, but surprise, that guy was covered. So that took his attention elsewhere to no avail.
third down. Here's a run by Akers. And he takes it down to the 13 and picks up the first. Just 4 yards on the pickup, but that's good enough to extend the drive.
They had yet to run the ball at all on this drive, but third and short definitely was a great time to dial one up.
On first down, they'll stay with Akers on the ground. And he's going to get about 4 down inside the 10 to the 9. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. They'll go again here with Akers. Trying to run inside, but nothing there. No gain on the play there, so they're left with a 3rd down and 6. Here's Stafford. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
It's been a tough go for him. These guys have been driving down the field, but defensively, once they got their backs to the goal line, turned up the pressure, that's going to lead to a 4th down. Well played.
And Gay knocks this one through, and they take a 17-14 lead. So a response there to the touchdown of the opening drive of this third quarter as they're able to reclaim the lead. The key coming up here, preserve the lead for this defense. 4th quarter, close game. 3rd down, here we go. Throwing is Brady on 3rd down. Out route, and the ball is caught by Godwin. And he's going to be marked down short of the 1st down. So some pressure now on the kicker, Ryan Succop. From the left hash, this from 34. Succop's kick is good. And in the 4th quarter, this game is tied. So with less than a minute gone by here in this 4th quarter, the field goal there gets this thing back to even. Well, this one's getting good now. 4th quarter, tie game. This defense looking for a huge 3rd down stop. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked up by Jalen Ramsey. And they will take over at the 29-yard line. We say it often, Charles, but not all interceptions are created equally, and that is a big one here in a tie ball game in the 4th quarter.
And, Brandon, when games are this close, it usually comes down to the team making the fewest mistakes, and that was one of our mantras back at Tennessee. Coach Mears used to say all the time, the team making the fewest mistakes will win. You've got to cut those down to give yourself an opportunity.
All right, it's time for this big O-line and the playmakers to take control of this game as we get down toward the end. 2nd down, they'll go with Akers again. And he'll get this down only to about the 46. A field goal from this spot likely out of the question. They've got to get closer here on 3rd down. Stafford. Robinson's got it. And they're going to get this down near the 35-yard line.
And Brandon, from our time in college football, where receivers weren't running the traditional NFL route tree, one thing they did learn, find open areas, find soft spots, and set up and catch the ball. And I think we just saw that there.
Yeah, we saw that indeed, picking up the first. They'll run on 1st down with Akers. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 61 yards rushing for him now as he's run it 11 times. Probably had 60,000 thinking pass right there, including us in the booth.
Yeah, no doubt about it. That was a big call, big guts on that one. And guess what? That run, it'll pay dividends.
So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. Going right back to Akers. And he's going to take this one in for a Rams touchdown. Cam Akers, an 18-yard touchdown run. And the Rams are breaking our tie and have taken a 4th quarter lead.
And that score deserves our respect, deserves our excitement. But I'm looking at the clock and I'm thinking, there's a long way to go in this.
The Bucs Bucs offense set to begin their next possession.
As this offense takes the field against CD, remember last drive they were moving the football, but then they threw that costly interception, so we'll see if they can right the ship here on this drive.
And doesn't that just sum up football? We see it all the time, don't we? The defense goes from losing the battle to making a huge play and stealing the momentum. So you know they're riding high right now, and they're ready to challenge this offense and that quarterback one more time.
And we'll see if the offense is up for that challenge here as things start to get more interesting here in the second half.
Back to throw, Brady. And his throw is incomplete.
Whew, that's certainly not the worst thing. It stops the clock and lets your offense catch its breath and lets us exhale a little bit. Now I expect them to call a couple plays in the huddle so they're ready if a tackle happens inbounds.
Able to find Jones. And he will get out of bounds here to stop the clock, but not a huge pickup there. 6, maybe 7. To throw is Brady. This is caught by Evans. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. 7 catches for him now, and this last one, a first down. That's what they need right now. Get the first down, get out of bounds, stop the clock.
Just playing smart football. Situation, making the plays.
And I believe the referee's been buzzed. Yeah, they want to take another look at this call. It's certainly a big one here, late in a tight game. Did he keep those feet in bounds? That's the question they've got to decide. And I got to say, watching it in real time, it was awfully close.
Yeah, it certainly looked like a heck of a catch because he didn't appear to bobble it, which could complicate things. But even with the benefit of replay, that's pretty tight.
Well, here's the call.
After review of the play, the ruling on the field is reversed.
So the officials and the folks in New York got a second look at this one, and the call is going to be overturned.
Now Brady got to have this one. He's going to have the hook up to Gage.
And they're going to get this to about the 44-yard line.
Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts as they get it with just 19 seconds left on the clock. Brady to throw.
And that'll be caught by Darden.
Now another timeout called for by the offense. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. Now Brady.
A pass underneath for Fournette. And he'll be taken down here just shy of the 30.
And with just inside of 10 seconds to go, they'll burn their final timeout. 9 seconds left. The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10.
He'll find Fournette again here. And he'll be brought down at about the 23-yard line. This one came right down to the wire, and CD, they had that one final chance to try to navigate their way into the end zone, but couldn't get it done to avoid the loss.
Yeah, and how about the defense there? Because while they had one final look at the end zone, the defense made sure they knew what they were doing on the last play, executed it flawlessly, and no flags. Because remember, if there's a defensive penalty, there's one play left in the game that the offense gets. They didn't allow that to happen.